Greetings, my fellow Drive members. As you already know, I was unable to come to the conclusion dinner as I've been trying to get to a product conference all year, and I will be in San Francisco this week. So Bill asked me to create a video that recapped the things that I learned and various ways that I've grown in the years in this last year. So as I sit here and reflect on the year we've had and all the various Drive books we've read and all the Camp Highland swag we've received and all the notes I've taken and Excel in various places, I really want to boil my experience and what I've learned down to the three things. So the first being is that leadership and growth and management, all of these things really revolve around people. So while I think that could be obvious at face value, the various nuances of that I've learned throughout the year, I feel like are really crucial. So it's picking the right team, it's putting the team in the right place, it's being candid. So all of the ways you grow people, all of the ways that you cut out the cancer in your organization, all of that really revolves around people. And it's the first crucial thing that I really want to double down on and grow in. For me, I think that just looking as to how emotion and emotions fit into the whole picture, and just how we started the whole experience around your Berkmans and spending late nights writing about each other and all that stuff was to really start building a connection at a deeper level than just what we talk about at work, but really to get to know one another. And I think that at the very core, that's very important for you to go forward as a team and for you to have trust in each other and for you to rely on one another. That's something that's really important. So the second thing that I really want to take, that I've taken away from Drive in the last year is the need for clarity. And clarity means that, being clear in the mission you're trying to ultimately achieve, in the expectations that you have from said person or team or objective, the goals that you want to accomplish. So the combination of all of those things is clarity. And so I think that as a leader, you have to really be clear in the direction you're going, how you plan on getting there, and what you expect out of the people that are going to follow or come along with you. The third thing that I want to bring up is just communication. And I think that we've covered it from different ends and goals and mission and meetings and just creating an environment where thoughts are clear, the objectives are clear, the goals are clear, and all of that comes down to communication. And a personal takeaway for me is that when you think you're communicating clearly, you're probably not. And I don't know that there is ever a checkbox you can put by communication. It's an ongoing dialogue that you're having to maintain, and both in receiving and giving, and just constantly being tuned into that dialogue is a really important thing. So, and with those three things, people, clarity, and communication, I feel like are things that I want to work on more and grow even more. The last bit that I want to take away, which has been in my experience really implementing some of these things and rolling them out kind of real time as I learn about them, has just been how rewarding that it has been. I've typically been a kind of a taskmaster myself, and somebody who can get a lot done quickly. I can learn new things, I can put them into practice, and I think that that's an addicting thing is the ability the ability to get things done at a quick and high level. And what I've learned about leadership and all of the things around teams and people and everything else is that the amount of things that you can accomplish grows. And so if I was able to achieve X, whatever X is, even if I achieve 10 times more than the next person, which is not likely anyways, but if that was the case, what you can achieve with teams and teams of people could be hundreds, if not thousands of that. So I think I've really kind of this year saw some of the scratching of the surface of the power of that magnifying of myself. And I think it's scary because I think you're going from being sure-footed in what you do to not being sure-footed in what you do, but it is very rewarding. And whereas the rewarding experience has been in the things that you achieved before, now I feel a stronger sense of reward when the folks that work for me achieve something, and when we accomplish a goal together, and when they see some of those wins, and how can I help them see things clearer in terms of their team, their communications, their setting, their clarity for their people, and how do they communicate and collaborate with them. So for me, I feel like if I work on those three things, for years on, I will grow as a leader, and ultimately, and I'm a big value guy, so I think ultimately my value will grow because the amount that I can now achieve, is going to go from this to really infinite. And so I'm really excited in that kind of ushering of the value and all the various things that I can bring.